How much progress has been made in SIF prevention over the last few years? I would say a lot. So one of the fortunate things that has come out of the pandemic or COVID is that we as an organization have been able to sit back and say, well, let's look at what we've been doing in SIF prevention over the last 10 years, and let's see what's worked. Let's see what hasn't worked, and let's see what we could do differently. So if you look at our entire model for SIF prevention, I would say a lot of changes you can see. So we not only have an expert logic system where that is going to help with classification. We've added in the different types of exposure categories. So the exposure profile. So what we now say is that you need to understand that there's a lot more that can be done proactively. So if you look at your SIF exposures, you can be able to identify whether they're scheduled versus unscheduled. So if a lot of your exposures are things you can plan for, well, guess what you need to get good at? Your planning activities. So this is where you draw in your leadership group and you say, well, look, if we're setting out and we're doing job safety briefings and we're having interactions, we need to get really good at that so that people can think about those exposures when they're going into work. On the flip side of that, if a lot of the exposures are coming from people reaching in or fixing jams or having to make spur-in-the-moment decisions, well, again, as an organization, we say, well, you need to do something differently with that. You need to go to the front line and you need to enable them to make safe decisions. So I would say a lot of progress has been made in the last 18 months for us as an organization when it comes to SIF prevention.